All right, so our third grain feature for today, whole grain feature for today, is the zesty oat groat salad, or I call it an oat bean salad. I also named this my lucky salad because this was the part of my job interview with OPI that I got the job. I'm sure of it. So anyway, we're going to use oat groats, we're going to use black beans, we're going to use corn, and you can imagine that this is going to be kind of those Mexican flavors that we kind of like as Americans living in this time. So we're going to start with making the dressing, which is lime juice. We're going to have a little salt and pepper and some cumin and some olive oil. So we're going to stir all those things together first off. So let's start with 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Which is my favorite oil for vegetable oils because of all the nutrients that is found in there. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of cumin. For that nice earthy flavor that cumin brings to a dish. And last but not least, we need 1 clove of garlic. Minced. So I did make a bit of a splash here, so I'm going to tidy up my cooking surface. Or my chopping surface. And I think I'll be able to then show you how to easily mince garlic. So smash the clove so that you can remove the husk. This one isn't the prettiest one. I'm going to cut that off. And then there we go. 1 clove of garlic minced. Tidy as we go. And then we need to add black pepper, and it says that I need a 1/4 teaspoon. So someone wise said 25 turns would make a whole teaspoon, so let's do 8. Alright, and then put this get together. And I believe I have everything in the dressing then. Yes. Alright, then to make the salad. So the base of this salad is our oat groats that we cooked in a rice cooker, but remember you can boil them on top of your stove. They cook a lot like brown rice, so they take a bit of time. So I like to make a big batch so that I can make lots of things. I lots of times cook them ahead and keep them just ready to go for recipes in my refrigerator. And then I need an equal amount of black beans. And these have been rinsed and drained. And then I need, I believe, a 1/4 cup of corn, half the amount of corn. Then I need a couple of tablespoons of chopped onion, and I have chopped those already. And then I need some pepper, bell pepper. I'll start on this side. So this is a place where you could substitute in pretty red bell peppers. You could substitute in, for a little bit of heat, you could substitute in a serrano or a jalapeno, or part or all of this pepper, because this could be a spicy dish. And I believe I need a quarter cup. Man, that's good. Is that close? Okay. Then we have one more ingredient we need to add, and that's the tomatoes. And you can either use whole tomatoes and chop them, or I just have some little bitty cherry tomatoes. Stirring utensil. And I need to provide a little bit of the salad dressing on it, the marinade. And there you have a whole grain salad. This also would be a wonderful burrito filling with cheese and chicken or ground beef, and then rolling up in a whole grain tortilla. So serving size is a half a cup, and I'm using my number 8 scoop. So there we go. Voila. Zesty oat corn salad.